Hey, what's up everybody? Jake here and welcome to the hobby. We haven't done a PSA return in quite a while. I think this one should be a really fun one. We got a ton of cards inside of this PSA return. A lot of it is going to be cards that I think the regular collector will have inside of their collection. And I'm going to be showcasing the value of these cards before grading as well as the value after grading. I spent $15 to grade each of these Pokemon cards, so I'm going to add that to the cost and you'll get a pretty good idea of the cost to value ratio and whether it's still worth it to grade Pokemon cards with PSA at $15 or not. So we're going to start right from the top. Let's see what we got here. First up, we got a full art Mewtwo V from the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box. I think this was the only copy I sent in. Got a PSA 9, not surprised. I've been talking a lot about the promo cards from English lately, and odds are if you grade any of them, they usually come back as a 9. So here we have the full art Mew. So I guess I graded these two because I kind of wanted the duo. We got the full art Mew V and the full art Mewtwo V, both in a PSA 9. I think those are great for display purposes. PSA 9s are pretty much break-even points when it comes to grading Pokemon card, but if you can get a PSA 10, that's when the value is really worth it. However, the odds of you getting a PSA 10, especially for modern English cards, are low. I would say the odds are probably around 30%, maybe lower if you have a promo card. Straight out of a booster pack, you're looking about 30% to get a PSA 10. Here we have the Mimikyu V. This one is definitely going inside of my personal collection. What an adorable card. We're going to keep on going. We got Acerola's Premonition, another great card from Brilliant Stars. PSA 9, like I said, odds are pretty low for a 10 nowadays, especially the quality of cards. We got Gardevoir GX. This is just a random card from Hidden Fates. I think we were doing a charity stream last year with Leonhardt where I pulled this card from a Hidden Fates booster pack, and I said whatever value we pull from our Hidden Fates pack opening, I would donate to charity, and I believe we donated the value of the Gardevoir GX to National Alliance for Mental Illness. So here's another one. We got Furi Sode Girl at a PSA 9. Once again, the booster pack cards are getting pretty challenging to grade. Ooh, we got a Japanese card coming up. So like I said, the Japanese cards, you're more likely to get a 10. You can still end up with a 9 or an 8 every now and again. Here we have the Solgaleo and Lunala Tag Team GX card from Dream League. We got Lily right there riding on Solgaleo in the back. That's a pretty cool card in a PSA 10. Like I said, the Japanese cards, the quality is just way better. Everyone's always known that, but the English quality has just dropped so much over time. Once again, Reshiram and Zekrom Tag Team GX from Dream League. Again, Dream League, great set. A lot of even the regular ultra rare cards had the trainer inside of the art, which looks great. Here we have there we go, Reshiram and Zekrom, and in a PSA 10. Like I said, the Japanese cards, just easy grades all day long. Man, oh wow, that's a surprise. We got the Charizard VMAX from the Ultra Premium Collection in a PSA 10. That definitely is a surprise. Definitely a cool card. If I can get the whole entire set in a PSA 10, I would really, really like that for my personal collection. This is just going down memory lane. You guys have probably seen a lot of these cards. Another shocker, we got a PSA 10 Charizard V. Very, very cool card. Happy to see it in a PSA 10. This one was definitely, I would say, a more challenging grade. Pretty much any of the freshly graded. Whoa, 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 whoa. You guys see that? You guys see that? It's got a white speck on it. How did this get a 10? That's PSA for you. I guess this is a 10 card, question mark? You know, that mark alone would probably make me want to put it at a 9. But hey, I'll take a 10. I'll take a 10. We got a Golurk V from Evolving Skies. I think I did one final round of Evolving Skies pack opening, and I got this as my final alt art card. Not one of the ones you want from Evolving Skies, that's for sure, but I'll take any alt art. We got Sylveon V Max from Evolving Skies. Again, from my last Evolving Skies pull in a PSA 9. We've definitely got a lot more 9s than 10s, And I would say the odds of the 9s, like I said, are definitely right around 30, I would say like 80% of your, no, what am I talking about? I would say like 60 to 70% of your cards graded at PSA, modern English promo ones or from packs, or you're probably gonna get like 9s. 60 to 70% are gonna be like 9s. 20 to 30% are going to be 10s, and whatever else is going to be the other grades. Every now and again, you'll get a random 8, 7, 6, maybe even a 5 from a fresh booster pack. It's pretty rare, but I would say most of it's going to be 9s and a couple of 10s splash in, and the odds are you might get a random 8 or 5 or something like that. Ooh, here's a very cool one. I'll happily take any of the trainer gallery cards in a PSA 10. These are great display pieces. Look at this card. This card will look so gorgeous on your shelf, right? This is just a great card. If you're a Cynthia fan, if you're a Garchomp fan, that's just a really, really cool card. We got so many great trainer gallery cards last year. Last year was a great year. So spoiled. Oh boy, that's a very surprising one. We got the Charizard V-Star in a PSA 10. We definitely got some PSA 10s where it counted. You know, like I don't really mind the random full art like the Mew V, that being a PSA 9. That's not a big deal at all. That's a great card no matter what. But some of the Charizard cards, if you can get it in a 10, those are going to look great. Everyone wants them. They're super easy to trade. Great card. We got ourselves another one. This is more normal. Got ourselves a PSA 9. We should see some Charizard Vs in here as well. Ooh, Charizard V Max, also in a 9. When are the Charizard Vs? Oh, there it is. We got Charizard V in a PSA 9. I think I only sent 2 copies of each of these because I opened up 2 Ultra Premium Collection. So let's see. Oh, we got a 10. Wow. That's really cool. So we got a 10 of the Charizard V, V-Star, and V-Max. And we got a PSA 9 copy of the Charizard V, V-Star, and V-Max. So I told you guys that if I have duplicates of any grades, I'll most likely just sell them off to you guys. So yeah, some of these duplicate cards or cards that I won't have inside of my personal collection. If you would like to have one of these cards, I'll probably have a link down in the description to some auctions where you can just get these cards as soon as this video is live. We have the Score Bunny on the ball in a PSA 9. I think I already have a Grookey on the ball in a PSA 10. So these are second copies of the on the ball cards, if I remember correctly. A viewer actually sent me these in from the UK. They said, hey, I heard you were looking for some of the on the ball cards. I already had them procured for my collection, but they sent me a couple of these copies, so I really appreciate it. They're not super expensive, especially if you live in the UK, but outside the UK, these can definitely go for $40 or $50. Oh, here's a really cool one. Eevee and Snorlax Tag Team GX in a PSA 9. What an adorable card. Like I said, for the promo cards, this one just came inside of a Tag Team tin for $25. If you can find one of those tins nowadays, it's an absolute steal. It's a great purchase. Back in the days, you could find these Tag Team GX tins going for, I would say, like $18, which is a great deal. You get 4 booster packs inside from the Tag Team GX era, and you get one of these promo cards, and these promo cards are a delight as well. You know, like I said, a lot of these cards I think are cards that are probably going to be inside of your collection. You probably have a copy of these Charizard from the Ultra Premium Collection. You probably might have a for Mew 2 or Mew V. These are cards that I would say are inside of a lot of collection. So you get a good idea of what some of the grades you get back are. That one being a PSA 8 is no surprise to me. The Charizard, this one is the clone Charizard from the Fall 2019 Collector's Chest, which is a super hard card to get graded just because of how terrible this card was preserved inside of the plastic. They did a terrible job. Oh, here is a really cool one. We have the Gardevoir EX from Steam Siege. Steam Siege, which is arguably one of the worst Pokemon card set of all time, and it does have the Mega Gardevoir EX as one of its rare chase cards. So if you're looking for Steam Siege, this is actually one of the rare chase cards inside of it. It's still not that expensive. I think it only goes for like 10 or 20 bucks in ungraded condition. But yeah, Steam Siege has a couple of cards. Here we have the Mewtwo EX from XY Evolutions. The full art cards are still really gorgeous. This is just a regular full art card. It's not a secret rare. It's not an alt art. None of those. Back in the day, we didn't have any of those, but it's still a super cool card. Look at the quality of it. Yeah, it's just a great card. I don't even mind that it's in a PSA 9. The fact that it probably got a 9 is probably just due to the poor centering. That is not unusual when it comes to XY Evolutions, which just had terrible print quality for years and years. Here we have the Celebi and Venusaur Tag Team GX in a PSA 9. Again, not surprising to be in a 9. When you have a 9, you pretty much break even. There might be a little bit of value in having the card graded in a 9, and that's okay. But you really add value to your collection when you get them in a 10. Here we have the Pikachu and Zekrom. Once again, promo cards. All of our promo cards have pretty much come back as a 9. We had a couple of 10s splashed in, and it looks like we're pretty much meeting exactly where I said our grades were going to be. We got another Japanese card, the Full Art Nessa from VMAX Climax. A super fun set. If you have any booster boxes of VMAX Climax inside of your collection, they're well worth it. And again, Japanese cards, easy 10s all day long. It's like a broken record. When you talk about Japanese cards, you usually end up getting 10s. Again, another one, Full Art B, again from VMAX Climax, PSA 10. I'm happy with these cards. I love Full Art Trainer cards, and these are all going to go inside of my collection, most likely, unless I have a copy of them elsewhere. I believe these are secret rare. Yes, the Nessa and the B are both secret rare Full Art Trainer cards that I pulled inside of my VMAX Climax. Here we have the Pikachu V from the Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection. You guys remember Celebration 25th anniversary. Great set, but English promos. You're going to get a lot of 9s, maybe even an 8 or 7 throw in there. Ooh, here's a surprise. Espeon and Deoxys Tag Team GX, our first Japanese PSA 9s. You're definitely not going to get a guaranteed 10 for Japanese cards, but a 9, that's completely fine. Oh, here's an interesting one. We have a vintage Japanese card. I wonder what it could be. I don't have a lot of vintage Japanese cards ungraded left in my collections. Actually, I have a ton, but the ones that I have are not worth getting graded, so I'm actually surprised to see this in here. I wonder what card it is. And we have, oh, that's a cool one, Japanese Fossil Mew. Yeah, this is one that I would say is definitely worth getting graded. It's a very vintage card from 1997, guys. That's so long ago. This is a card definitely worth getting graded for sure. I already have a copy of it inside of my collection, so this one will probably go up for auction to another collector. But it is a super cool card. Most people would probably want this inside their collection. There's a ton of Mew collectors out there, and you're not going to get more vintage than this. This is pretty much the Mew rookie card, if you can consider it that. So old, 1997. Here we have the Umbreon and Darkrai Tag Team GX in a PSA 10 from the Japanese set Tag Team GX All-Stars. This is actually a secret rare card. Their full arts are way more rare than ours because they're actually in the secret rare slot. So this is actually a really strong pull. Really cool card as well. Tons of Umbreon collectors out there, of course. Ooh, another vintage card. And I'm excited. Oh, baby. Now that is a cool one. This is the 2000 Japanese Neo Series Lugia. Very cool card. If we consider this the Mew rookie card, you might consider this the Lugia rookie card in a PSA 8. That's great. This is a super vintage card, of course. Came out 23 years ago. Super cool looking card. I remember why I got this card. I bought it off BuyE because I had a sponsorship with BuyE. You've probably seen my BuyE sponsorship, and I do purchase cards from them every now and again just to make sure that their service is something that I enjoy using. So I purchased this card off a Japanese retailer using a BuyE coupon. I think it was like 2,000 yen off. And this card cost me right around 2,000 yen. So I pretty much got this card for free. And so, yeah, very cool card. Definitely worth getting graded in a PSA 8 for no instance. And I remember when I purchased this card, the grader told me it was like a damaged copy. And I looked at the picture and I was like, that doesn't look damaged to me. But the Japanese collectors are very picky when it comes to the condition of their Pokemon cards. To them, a PSA 8 is damaged. That's so true. They really do nitpick the smallest details when it comes to Pokemon cards. And it's just a different culture aspect. Oh, now that's pretty cool. We have the full art Marnie from the premium tournament collection in a PSA 10. I think I had a couple of viewers ask me about these premium tournament collection. Super cool. This is my first PSA 10 from the English promos. I got a couple of 8s and 9s. Once again, the English promos, just really challenging to get anything in a PSA 10. Japanese card, we got the Luminion V in a PSA 10. Very cool card from the Starbirth Japanese set. Great set overall, secret rare. So that's a pretty cool one. Not a lot of people collecting this one specifically because it's definitely a less popular alt art card, but it's still really cool. It's a gorgeous looking card, and if you're out there looking to collect some cards, this will look great on display. We got one final card, and it is another Charizard, PSA 9, not surprising. I've been grading this card for quite a while, trying to get a 10. I think this might be my last batch. I might have like one more copy or two more copies somewhere inside my collection. But these ones were super hard to get a 10 off. I still have not gotten a 10. I got one Armor Mewtwo backed as a 10, and all the other ones were 7, 8s, and 9s all day long, and same with the Charizard. Been grading this one for a long time, looking for a 10. Never found it. We got a couple of 9s inside of our collection though, so the duplicate will go up on sale. Alright everybody, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are going to showcase the total value of these cards on the screen as well as the total cost. The cost of the cards will include the value of the card before it was graded as well as the cost of grading these cards. I'm not going to calculate it based on the cost of me actually purchasing or pulling these cards because that gets super convoluted. So you get a good idea of if grading was even worth it. This is, I would say, a very generic batch. I think these are cards that are commonly found inside of most people's collection nowadays. So it should give you a very good understanding of if grading is worth it for you, because you're probably going to get very similar results to this. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you guys have any questions down in the description. I read through a ton of my comments and I answer a lot of questions. So I will see you guys next time.